Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vago Dankade. Today I will discuss the topic of human anatomy and physiology, and the topic name is nervous system. In this topic I will discuss the functions of nervous system and then classification of nervous system and different types of diseases related to nervous system. After that I will discuss the treatment about that diseases. So let's talk about nervous system. So basically nervous system is required for the control and coordination of the different functions occurs into the body, and it can helps into the transmitting the impulses throughout the body to regulate the functions of the body. The basic structure and functional unit of nervous system is neuron. Neuron contains three major parts like dendrites, cell or body, and axon. Nerve impulses transmitted to the dendrites. After dendrites transmitted that impulse to the cell or body, and cell or body transmit the impulse to the axon. After that, neuron transmitted to the axon terminal, and axon terminal transmit that impulses to the another neuron. After that, there are three type of neurons are present into the human body. That is the sensory neuron, motor neuron, and interneurons. Sensory neuron are those neurons which carries the impulses to the different body parts to the brain and spinal cord. And then motor neuron carries the impulses to the brain and spinal cord to the different body parts. And after that, interneurons are interconnected to the motor neurons and sensory neurons. And there are two types of cells are present into the nervous system, that is the microglial cell and macroglial cells. Microglial cells are helps into the, and it is the act as a scavengers to the foreign materials or pathogens, and they are helps into the phagocytosis of the foreign materials. After that, macroglial cells are helps into the production of myelin sheath, and that myelin sheath are covered to the cell body or cell body to the neurons, and that helps to the transmitting of impulses or increase the efficiency or intensity of the impulses. After that, I will discuss the classification of nervous system. Nervous system is mainly divided into the two classes, that is the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system is located centrally of the body, and that again divided into the that contains brain and spinal cord. And peripheral nervous system present the periphery to the body, and which again divided into the somatic and autonomic nervous system. Somatic nervous system helps into the control voluntary functions of the body, and autonomic nervous system helps into the control involuntary functions in the body. After that, autonomic nervous system also divided into two types. There are parasympathetic nervous system and sympathetic nervous system. Parasympathetic nervous system helps into the rest and digest mechanism, and sympathetic nervous system are helps into the active and alertness. So first of all, let's talk about the central nervous system. Central nervous system includes the brain and spinal cord. First of all, we will talk about the brain. Brain is divided into the many parts like cerebrum, cerebellum, hypothalamus, medulla oblongata, and brainstem. So let's talk about the cerebrum. Cerebrum, it is a major part of the brain, and it is divided into the two lobes, divided into the two hemisphere, that is the left hemisphere and right hemisphere. Left hemisphere controls all functions of the right side of the body, and right hemisphere controls all functions left side of the body. And hemisphere also divided into the four different lobes like frontal lobe, temporal lobe, parietal lobes, and occipital lobe. And we will talk about the functions of their different lobes. Frontal lobes helps into the decision making activities, or it helps into memory. After the temporal lobes, it helps into the long term memory, and occipital lobes, it helps into the visualization. After that, cerebellum it helps into the maintain buoyancy of the brain. And hypothalamus it helps into the maintain homeostasis of the body. It regulates body temperature. There are three coverings present in the brain, and that are called as covering present in the brain that are called as a meninges. There are three layers of meninges. Outermost layer is the dura mater, after that arachnoid matter, and after innermost layer is the pia mater. Dura mater it is act as a protective layer, and it is helps in the protection of the brain. After that arachnoid matter it is provide cushion like structure to the brain, and it helps with the shock absorption. After that pia mater it helps into the provide the nutrients to the brain. After that I will talk about the peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system is present to the peripheral regions of the body, and peripheral nervous system divided into the two types like somatic and autonomic nervous system. Somatic nervous system it helps to regulate the all voluntary functions of the body, and autonomic nervous system it helps into regulate the all involuntary functions of the body. After that, autonomic nervous system again divided into the two types, that is the parasympathetic nervous system and sympathetic nervous system. Parasympathetic nervous system helps into the rest and digest mechanism, and sympathetic nervous system helps into the active and alertness mechanism. This is all about today's topic. Thank you.